Hello, Live Masters. Hello. I am Sharitha Jackson, and I am filming this video live in the fabulous city of Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm feeling some kind of way right now. So I actually don't even know if I have my phone rotated correctly. So if I don't have it rotated correctly, this will be a lesson learned. Put in the comments if I need to rotate my phone, please. I welcome you to my live. I welcome you to the replay for anyone who may watch this video on the replay. But I am filming this video in the fabulous city of Las Vegas, Nevada. I mean, it's just amazing here. It's beautiful. I love Las Vegas. I just did a post the other day. It says, I love Las Vegas and Las Vegas loves me. But okay, the question that I'm on this video challenge, this is day number 3. Actually, no, this is not day number 3, but it's video number 3 for me, because I went 2 days without doing a video. So this one that I am, video number 3 is give a time when I have helped someone. I didn't know which one to pick. So, I want one that comes to my mind is when I used to live in the state of Michigan, and it was back in the early 2000s, or it may have been in the mid 2000s. I can't remember what year, but a young lady that I used to work with many years ago, I met her when I had a job working at a college. Just a minute, hold on for a minute. Oh, my nose itchy. So I met her, I can't remember. Well, she was a recruiter for a college at that time. And the job I did, I think I was the person on the phone calling people to come up to the school to come and check the college out. But she was a recruiter, and I can't remember what happened, but I know I quit that job. I quit it. I can't remember why I quit, but she was still working there as a recruiter. Many years passed on. We went our separate ways in life or whatever. And I remember another job she had after she was a recruiter. She ended up being a recruiter at a Job Corps in my hometown. And so, I really didn't interact, or I didn't come across her that often when we were back in Flint. But I do remember, okay, after that, I remember, it wasn't in the news. No, it wasn't in the news. It's just, I think she just told me that she had got laid off. But she got laid off from the position that she was at when she was working for the Job Corps. So one day she called me, and because she knew, or she could tell, she knew from Facebook that I was working, or had been working for the state of Michigan. So I can't remember. Oh, no, I was still working for the state of Michigan when she called. Oh, I probably wasn't supposed to say the name of the business, but she called me when I was working back in Michigan, and she said, she gave me a situation where her friend or a relative of hers, I believe it was her friend, worked for the same company that I work for. And so at that time, and she said, I went to her and I asked her, what do I need to do to get a job? But she felt as though that her friend was not giving her forthcoming information or valuable information that she could use to actually apply for a position. So when she called me up, I had no problem giving her the information. Matter of fact, I told her, I said, listen, if you follow exactly what I say, I guarantee you will get a position. So I did tell her she had to call me back, but I'm giving you the information. You got to have enough time to listen to it. So it took us I told her it's going to take at least about an hour. So, because we did it over the phone. And I told her, let me see what I told. I told her from the beginning all the way to the end, all the way even up to the interview. Yeah, I did get back. Okay, it'd be just a moment. Hold on for a minute. Malik, what?
You told me to come outside.
Okay, y'all. See, that's my son right here. I'm doing a live video, Malik. Okay. But yeah, I told you come outside. Remember that book? I said before you get on the video, it's a book right by your desk. Okay. Before you get on the video, you got to start spending time reading in that book. So read about 4 pages. No response?
Okay.
He said, okay. Read about 4 pages. Hey, hold on, Malik. And sign your initials and put the date where you end at. Okay, so where was I at? So she came to me and she asked me to help her with information as far as this particular company. And so, which I made a mistake, I already mentioned it. But and like I said, I told her if she followed exactly what I told her, she would get the job. So, and it was also, I told her, I said, well, many departments have their own way of how they hire. I said, but I had presented her with the information of the STAR method as far as interviewing technique. I said, learn this interviewing technique, the STAR method. And that's basically a way of answering questions when in an interview. Even if they don't use the method, I told her answering her questions in that format will put her at the top of the list of getting hired. And then I told her, I said, look, just got faith. I mean, just believe. You already know you're going to get hired, and you definitely will. I said, use this information. I guarantee you will get a job with them. And so, okay. She said, okay, well, Marcia, what else? And so the STAR method, I told her about the STAR method. I told her also, said, when you go to the interview, wear white shirt, black pants. Don't wear that favorite light pink shirt. No. Wear white shirt and black pants, or a black skirt. But if you wear the skirt, make sure the skirt come at least to the knees. I mean, them simple techniques, okay? And so, and then I told her, I said it could take them up to like 4 weeks to get back with her. But practice the STAR method. I kept stressing that to her, and she did give me the information saying about how her friend did her. I said, okay, look, we ain't gonna focus on that now. Don't focus on that. Focus on what I'm giving you. Don't focus on, that she was your friend and that she could have gave you the information, but now you know the truth. Okay? So what I'm doing is I'm giving you this information. Focus on this information. That way that you will get the job. You know what? She got the job. Matter of fact, we will follow back up, or she will inbox me on Facebook. And I do remember one day we had a conversation on the phone. I said, girl, how long it's been? And at that time, I think it had been like 3 years that she had been on the job. And it's just such a joy. It's such a joy to know when you have something, or you have information that you can provide for someone else to better their life. That's a joy I get in me. I do. I get a joy in helping other people. And at that time, when I did that, I didn't know that whatever I put out, it'll come back to me. It was just a joy. I had a good feeling of helping other people. And I still have that good feeling. And now it's more amazing to me to understand that when you help someone else, it comes back to you tenfold as in a blessing. So, it didn't do no harm for me to help her. And I know she was going for a job, and it was an experience I had already experienced before, so I was sharing it with her. But many times, others don't like to help other people because some people don't like to see other people succeed and be successful. My viewpoint, there's enough abundance out here in the world for everybody. It brings joy to my heart to help another person. So it's my job to spread that, or have the attempt to spread that. work on spreading joy, especially with everything that's going on in the world now. It's a lot of hatred. But in this video, I won't focus on that. Focus on the joy and the sharing, on how we can help one another and how we have helped other people in the past, and understand how it impacts not only just you or the person that you help, it actually impacts the entire universe. Because that's a matter of spreading love. So with that being said, if you come in on this video on the replay, I truly appreciate you spending time to listen to my question of the day, or the answer that I gave. And the question of this video was, give a time, or when was a time that you've helped someone? And what was that impact on that person? So for me, I chose the opportunity to explain when I helped a young lady who was looking for a position in the industry or in the job or with the company that I was working with. And so I shared the interviewing technique with her, and I shared with her just one simple idea: outfit, what to wear. Wear a white shirt, black pants, or black skirt. Real simple. Say that favorite shirt, turquoise shirt, pink shirt, whatever, for another interview. But for this one, wear white shirt, black pants. So I shared that with her, and then years later, she did come back to me. I think she came back to me right after that. But even years later, we reflected on the fact that she still had this job or this position based off the information that I provided for her. Because at that time, when she was originally applying for the job, her quote unquote friend would not give her such information. So, and we know that's out here. But we don't focus on the negative. We focus on the positive. We focus on the potential that each and every one of us have. And that's unlimited. We're all unlimited spiritual beings having a human experience. So with that being said, y'all know what? At the beginning of the video, I had asked if my camera was turned the wrong way, you guys let me know. Nobody let me know, so I don't know if I got to twist it. But it's a learning experience for me. But this is how I wanted to take my video. So with that being said, I hope everyone is having an amazing day. No matter what's going on around in the world, never ever let anyone steal your joy. Okay, bye-bye.